everyone, it's Saved by Vape again, and today I'm going to be doing another juice review. And for those of you who are familiar with making videos in any extent, isn't it just the best when your phone runs out of space in the middle of a video and you lose the whole thing? I love that. I love having to restart. Anyway, when I first did this, my first try, I had all this juice nice and packaged up in this box, in the tray it came in, and such, but now it's all deconstructed because I was in the middle of the video already, so we'll just have to go with that. Anyway, really besides the point. Today I'm going to be reviewing Bazooka Sour Straws, 200ml bottle. This is the green apple flavor. So if you're new to this channel or if you've watched before, then you should know that normally I do reviews on what I define as budget e-liquid. And sort of I say that budget e-liquid is $40 or less for a 120ml bottle, which comes out to about $10 for a 30ml. This is 200 mils, and on VapesSocietySupply.com it's 50 bucks. Today's Labor Day and it's 30 bucks, but considering this video is going to be on the internet indefinitely and Labor Day only happens once a year, yeah, if you get it right now, if you see this video come up, go to Vape Society Supply right now and you'll get it for $30 for a 200 ml bottle, but normally it is 50. So that ends up being about $10 for a 40 mil or $7.50 for a 30 mil. So within my price range of budget e-juice. Yeah, so pretty much what this juice is going for is, if you go to 7-Eleven, any convenience store, any store really, and you see those long plastic sleeves of a bunch of candy straws, sort of look like Twizzlers, but they're different fruit flavors. They have watermelon and apple and strawberry and cherry, whatever, and they're coated in that sour sugar, and it's just a whole bunch of them roped together, and you just eat them like you'd eat any other food. Well, that's exactly what this is going for. I'm going to shorten this description a little bit because of some unnecessary things, but on VapesSocietySupply.com it describes it as Apple Sour Straws e-juice by Bazooka Sour Straws is the lip-smacking flavor of apple licorice dressed with sweet and sour sugar. The remindful flavor of breaking open your favorite apple sour straw candy is packaged in a humongous 200ml bottle with an inhale of sweet green apple candy and a hint of tang on the exhale. Yeah, so that's what it is. In this package here, which like I said is now all messy because this is my second try, you get this sleeve right here, which your 200ml bottle, which comes, it's pretty much a humongous fat unicorn bottle, and it comes like this, shoved into this tray, and then in the box you also get two 15ml unicorn bottles, which I have not filled yet. So we're going to be dripping from this just honker, like it's literally a handful. It's fat 200ml bottle, and it's the weirdest bottle I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this. It's huge on top with a tiny little tip. Now I asked the guy in the store, I'm like, does this have any issue of exploding on you? Because if this thing, if you're squeezing it upside down and it pops off, you're losing every bit of this. Like, none of it would be saved. It would all be gone. So I asked him that. He said he squeezed the hell out of it and has not had a problem. So hopefully he's right. But also I am going to utilize these bottles to make that not even a possibility. So yeah, let's just get to tasting it. Well, actually, before I taste it, I guess it is worth mentioning that you can get it in 0mg, 3mg, and 6mg. I cannot find the VGPG, but it is a little bit on the thinner side, so I would say about probably a 60-40, 60 VG, 40 PG. Let's give it a taste. Hopefully my phone will hold out this time, because this is about where it died last time, so wish me luck. Alright, so I got it on a set of staggered fuse Claptons, 26 gauge, 32 gauge, 8 wraps, Twisted Messes V2 Trinity glass top cap, and I'm at 102 watts. Pretty decent flavor intensity on this. It's not subtle. It's nice and sweet. It's nice and strong. It tastes just like those candies. Like, there's really not much else to it. It's pretty much exact to those sour apple, sour straw candies. You can also get this in strawberry and watermelon. I tried both, and I'm usually not. I'm always like strawberry, so that one was good. But I'm not usually a fan of watermelon, and the watermelon was great. I went with apple because I really haven't had a good apple vape in a while, and this one is a good apple vape. So I got the green apple, obviously. So yeah, let's get to those scales here. I got it in 3 milligram nicotine. 0, now we're going to talk about throat hit. So if 0 out of 10, no throat hit at all. It's like you're basically not even vaping, or you're vaping a 0 milligram nicotine with no flavoring. That's what I'll call a 0. 10 out of 10, this whole scale is based on 3 milligrams, so I'm going to call 10 out of 10 when you buy that 3 milligram budget e-juice that sucks ass, and that you vape it and it destroys your throat even though the bottle says 3 milligram, just shit harsh nicotine. So that's a 10. This is honest to goodness a 2. Like, it is very, very smooth. The first couple hits, like, you feel it going in, but it doesn't burn, it doesn't linger, it doesn't sting, nothing. It just sort of reminds you that it's not 0 milligram nicotine. And then after, no joke, 2-3 puffs, it's like that was never there. So it's buttery, buttery smooth. I would give it less than a 2 if it didn't have any initial hit, but you feel it, and it's a nice feeling. If you don't want any throat hit at all, buy 0 milligrams. So 2 out of 10 for this. Flavor intensity, 0 being tastes like water, 10 being tastes like you just ate 50 sour straws at the same time. Give it a 7 out of 10. It's nice and strong, sweet, flavorful, not overbearing, not sickening. Like I said, not harsh. The green apple isn't overwhelming. It's not chemically, it's chemically in the sense that it tastes like candy, but it's not chemically in the sense that it tastes like, an overwhelming amount of artificial flavor. So yeah, 7 on the intensity. For accuracy to the description, as in what they wrote down on that page, does it match that? Yes, I'll give that I think this is going to have to be like my cinnamon toast review if you saw that. It's going to have to be another 10 out of 10. I don't throw around 10 out of 10s because if I did, then the scale would mean nothing. But I would give it a 10 out of 10 because it is exactly like those sour straws. And in terms of not just matching the words, but actually matching the actual food, it's a 10 out of 10 because it is exact. And then lastly, my scale of vapability. Now this is completely subjective, so I might get rid of this scale, but it's all personal anyway. You're watching a juice review to get a suggestion, not to get the truth, I guess. Or the personal truth. Vapability, 0 out of 10. You hit it once. Maybe the flavor's good, but it's so just, overbearing or so weirdly unique that you don't really ever want to vape it again. That's a 0. 10 out of 10. I could vape this juice every day for the rest of my life and never get another flavor. I will give this one a 7 as well. Because for me personally, it's delicious, it's refreshing. I'm usually into more desserts, not as much candy and fruit. So to me, it's really refreshing to have something on the candy side instead of on a very heavy, rich side. So this is a really good change of pace. So for me, vapability is a 7. I will be going back to this plenty, and this bottle will get used. Yeah, the packaging is nice. I know it's probably a little too late to talk about this, but, pretty typical premium juice packaging. Lots of unnecessary, bright colored pictures and words, and it's got all the necessary warnings on the back with the website you can go to, handcrafted in Los Angeles, pretty normal stuff on the packaging. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. We talked about the VGPG, we went through all the scales, talked about the pricing, the bottle size. It's only available in 200 mils. You don't get smaller bottles. It comes with the empty 15 mils, but you can't buy a 15 mil or a 30 or a 60 or even a 120. 200 and 200 only. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. So overall, I would definitely recommend Bazooka Apple Sour Straws. It is delicious, and if it's a flavor you want, if you want a bazooka, or not a bazooka, sorry, a sour straw candy, this is a good choice. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.